Hello, family. Thank you for coming over to the house tonight. And just kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the SK beat. We're kicking. Just kicking. Just kicking. Okay, you don't come to another episode where we're going to be asking the question of, why you telling my business? Don't be telling my business. Why not? Because a can and a can, a can, and a wheel. Now we're off to... Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Deb Chanel's 48th World. Okay, welcome back to the house. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just welcome back. Why don't you? Hopefully you all had a wonderful work day. We're sliding on down, getting closer and closer to the weekend, which I love because I'm off. But why don't you sit a spell with me and get into some conversations here and there. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment on my videos, okay? We have to do the disclaimer. We only talk over here. We only have conversations. We comment. We report news that is out there for us to use in the celebrity realm. And everything is alleged over here. Alleged. So don't get it twisted. So we got all that out of the way. Let's talk about subject topic. But before we do that, I want you to go over to my channel. I'm trying to monetize. I am about 400 people away from making that plateau. So I look at it as we just getting a slow pace, a steady slow pace. I need y'all to go on over there to make it make sense and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the main channel, which is Deb Chanel's 48th World, what you waiting on? How many times you got to come to the house and sit and chit chat and shoot the shits with me, but yet you don't subscribe? Come on, it doesn't cost you anything. And if you don't like listening to me, cut me off. And then when you want a little cackle and a little hee-haw, come on back. Okay? It's a revolving door. Okay? But we're going to talk about Nene, this dog and poke Kandi out. And I know Kandi just sitting there laughing at her while she sit on her almost $1 billion empire. Shit, I don't know if that to be true. I'm just saying it. You know what I'm saying? Because Kandi very frugal. That's a very frugal woman. So, I can see her having some money up in the bank. If she just don't let Todd and his different ideas get to it. You know what I'm saying? He need to be promoting his own stuff. And I like Todd. I do. He don't show and prove. But so you can't even depend on that either. So let's see when she can get around to that 14, 15 year status of being married. Kids will be grown by then. Well, not grown, but they'll be up. You know what I'm saying? Blaze will be able to tell her mom and dad something. Ace will be ready to tell them something too. So it is what it is. Even if they separated, they still got love. They still got the kids that remind them of who they once were. But we ain't talking about the kids. We talking about Nene ass. Nene is weighing Kandi out on social media, along with Carlos King giving her the car to drive it all home for. That's piss poor. That's kind of piss poor right there. But hey, he started a podcast. He wanted his numbers to climb up into 100,000 status, and he wasn't getting nowhere with his channel until he started talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And when he positioned Nene to come over and talk about some things here and there, everybody gonna come over there because they want to hear what Nene got to say. Hopefully she would tell something about a lawsuit, but she didn't. Oh, hush. And she could only talk about certain things, but it's like she was weighing Kandi out. She was weighing Cynthia out. They have too much to say about Kenya because she thought Kenya was good for the show, which I was like, what? And she don't care too much for Drew or Sanya either. But basically, what she is wanting is to be back on the show. Because even through her rants of uh, producers didn't listen to her. She was trying to be open with them. She wanted the open communication. They didn't want. I like, Nene, you cannot go up in somebody's house saying what you gonna do, what you're not gonna do, and what they're gonna do for you. Like, they have to sit and keep you. This is a state. Georgia is a state where no job or employer have to keep you. Okay? And I don't know why she thinks that she could just, come in all willy-nilly saying this is her baby. This is, ain't putting nothing in it financially. That's what get me with her. But I didn't think she needed to go real hard on Kandi because, like, what is your position? What is your Achilles heel with Kandi? I mean, damn, you already got Marlo on the show trying to get Kandi to be, this, I don't know, ogre or someone that they think is being spoiled by the network. I mean, whoo, girl. Marlo is doing a very good job trying to attack Kandi, okay? And Kandi having, the background of being on the Real Housewives of Atlanta and the things that you have to do and say because, you're going off of your real emotions. And when your adrenaline get to going, you liable to say everything and anything. And that's what makes good TV, I guess, or what people want. We want drama. We don't want no kumbaya kind of situation going on. But not 90% of the time, we won't miss. The other 10% could be a little here or there with the touch of feeling, but we really don't want to see that. But Nene is really in her feelings about Kandi Burruss. Because I really thought she let this shit go. You know what I'm saying? But since Kandi, girl, is still on the show, don't have to do too much fussing. You know what I'm saying? But, Kandi was fussing the latter two seasons because I guess she listened to what the public had to say. And she needed to stop being so nonchalant about different things. And, the only time she gets real hyped is when somebody get in her personal space. And they start, popping moving their neck, all that kind of, that the certain physical aspects that you do that are, what do you call it? It'll make somebody go crazy on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you start really, hunching your shoulders, balling up your fist. That's just like, okay, we finna do some things. Where is my grease? Where's my rings, my rock rings? We ready to go. I'm taking off my earrings, taking off my shoes, taking off my socks because I don't want to be sliding when I'm trying to, bob and weave and all that kind of stuff. But Aaron, House of Aaron, I like him. He's funny as hell. I'm trying to figure out how this young man can get an interview with Kandi, and dog her out right after having an interview, because he was giving his a firm opinion on how she is on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And he was not favoring her at all. But then turn around, after all that he kind of dragged Kandi, he gets another interview with her. I'm like, what's going on here? Because Kandi would not give an interview to a lot of people in the past because she felt like they dogged her or her team didn't want her to interview with certain people. And I know there was something between her and, what is his name? Before his picture come up. Okay, Jason Lee. He's a YouTuber, blogger, a person in the Hollywood scene. Know, people like Wendy Williams. Who else? Kanye West. Just say he know a lot of, young artists as well as old artists. And he wanted to get an interview with her. And they were trying to, I guess, not Dominic, Don Juan was like, no, 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 we ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do, we're not having an interview with him. I'm just saying because he's closer to Kandi and he knows about her whole schedule because he makes her schedule and all these different things. So I was like, now wait a minute now. And I hear on the street, now I don't know how to be true because we just family, we just talking, shooting the shits and shaking and baking. And somebody told me that Aaron is Candy's cousin on her dad's side. I said, wait a minute now. And if I remember closely his facial features, because I didn't try to Google him, it wasn't that important. I'm like, well, maybe that could be true. So I don't know. I need y'all to just be some investigative reporting and go and find that mess out, okay? Because like I said, I don't know how she can let somebody like Aaron talk about her, drag her, and then give him another interview. I'm like, what is Jamie doing over there? Because I could see Don Juan just all over this situation. I'm like, Don Juan? Well, Don Juan's supposed to have somebody. So I was like, oh, is he trying to talk to Aaron? But I just thought I would just bring that in before I let Nene dog Kandi out a little bit more, which I tell you for the life of me, I don't know why in the world. Um, you know, how I don't know. I understand because I really don't. How Nene every time it's Kandi, everybody got to get Kandi put in a boat or something, and they just have to throw darts at her. I'm like, come on, Kandi has feelings. Kandi is really a good person in the community. Now, what she do behind closed doors, I can't say. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of saw a few times she was throwing up them devil horns, and I'm like, okay, Candy ain't go to no college, and Ryder Shaw ain't going to no college where that's their hand signal. So I don't know. You know, the music industry is very wicked, very very wicked. So that's all I'm gonna say about that situation. But like I said, I did catch her doing that recently. So I don't know. Y'all get down in the comments. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about this situation. Jason Lee can't get no interview from Candy. Uh, and he said he been pretty much dogging her out on his channel too. He don't like her. I think he don't like her because he didn't get an interview with her. At least that's my educated guess. You know what I'm saying? Um, because I know Aaron, Aaron had been dogging Candy lately too. And I'm like, wait, what's going on? Then when I saw him pop up on the screen with Candy, they was like a Zoom call or whatever. And I said, wait a minute, did Jamie or Don Juan, did they miss something? Do they? I know they feature what do you call it? Where they be showing clips of different YouTubers that's been busy in them streets reporting. Because actually, my daughter, she used one of my daughter's clips, so I was like, oh okay. She wasn't impressed, but I was impressed. I said that's still good, but she don't really want to get into interviewing celebrities because she don't want to feel like she owed them something, and on the back end of things. So because people like Candy, or not, I wouldn't really say Candy, but people like say Jason Lee. They may say, okay, I did you that favor. You need to do me this favor, And she don't ever want to get it caught up into being forced or pressure to do something that celebrity that she may want her to do. So I can't definitely understand that. But yeah, they said on the street that they supposed to be cousins on her dad's side. I was like, okay. Don't know if it's true. But honey, we're gonna end this interview to listen to Nene cackle about what Kandi is doing instead of just like burying the hatchet here. You want her to bury a hatchet with Phaedra. She need to bury the hatchet with you, and you need not to come Nene on this channel. Keep badgering this woman. But here we go.
I just don't think the camera I think the camera loves her family, but I don't think they love her. And so I don't think the viewers or anybody would ever see Kandi as much as they want to make Kandi like the star, and she's like, she's been there for 100 years, and she is her. I don't think not one person tunes in and believes that. I believe everybody tuned in and be like, okay, there's Kandi. Okay, now what's going on? Where's Kenya? Okay, where's next? I don't think that anybody tunes in and be like, "Oh my God, she's just bringing it, and she's so everything." I think people look at it and they be like, "Okay, next." I don't think anybody is like that. I think that Kandi is not exciting. I just don't think she's an exciting. I don't think the camera loves her. I just don't think the camera loves. I think the camera loves her family, but I don't think they love her. And so I will. I don't think the viewers or anybody would ever see Kandi as much as they want to make Kandi like the star, and she's like, she's been there for 100 years, and she is her. I don't think not one person tunes in and believes that. I believe everybody tuned in and be like, okay, there's Kandi. Okay, now what's going on? Where's Kenya? Okay, where's next? I don't think that anybody tunes in and be like, "Oh my God, she's just bringing it, and she's so everything." I think people look at it and they be like, "Okay, next." I don't think anybody is like that. I think.
Okay, I'll see you next video.